Hi, I'm Miles.
And I'm Merika.
And this is I Don't Know What I'm Doing.
'Cause we don't.
Okay, hi, we're back.
Hey, yeah. So what did you do this week?
This week went so fast.
It really did. Especially with all the wine I was drinking.
Tell me more.
I don't know, it just I hung out with family friends on Sunday, which was technically last week. And then Monday I hung out with them again.
Mm-hmm.
And we always drink a lot of wine. Well, that's really hard not to. But I paced myself.
They're older?
Yeah, they're older.
Oh, yeah.
But they have
That's
kids
why.
my age. So 30-somethings. Then on Tuesday, I had a wine tasting with some wine reps. And then on Wednesday, I had to do that again with my father being there. I work at my parents' restaurant in Batavia. Woo, Batavia.
B-Town, what?
Bulldogs.
Windmills.
So yeah, drinking a lot of wine. And yesterday, yesterday I was kind of craving for it, which is really strange. It's never happened to me before, but yeah, because I was thirsty for it around a certain time of the day.
Whoa.
Because I was drinking it consistently for so long.
Oh no.
Yeah, but it'll go away. And yeah.
Human bodies are so weird. They're
so weird.
Ooh.
What's that?
We're doing this now.
I was this is great. Antioxidants with alcohol? Amazing. You should keep doing this. Forget your diet. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's hard for me to think about, I know people when they're on diets, they're I'm going to drink less, but, it's just weird to me that you could get fat off of wine.
Right. Well, it's 120 calories, per serving.
It's not too much.
It's not. But then but you can't just drink, one. You have to drink, 3 or 4.
I just feel if you didn't, if you just, went on some super Spartan diet and, celery and whatever, and then just guzzled wine, I don't think you would be fat.
No, but you'd be, extremely malnourished, and you won't have any muscle, though. That's the thing. Yeah. Yeah. But, I feel if I eliminated drinking entirely from my life, it wouldn't make a difference, really, because I don't really drink that much compared to other people, I guess. Not anymore.
Yeah.
To go out, 4 times a week, 4-day benders.
Whoa.
It was the best. It's called being 23, 24, 25. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Miles never. Miles, drinks until I don't know when.
This is my ideal night.
Tell us.
Honestly,
Tell us.
This is my ideal night.
How late this is.
Okay, 8 p.m. No, 8:30. You're with one friend.
Okay.
And you're oh my god, let's just we're hanging out and let's just grab a drink or something. It's 8:15.
Okay.
But then for some reason that evolves and you just end up bar hopping, but in a weirdly early time.
Uh-huh.
And then you're just oh my god, yeah, so fun, and you're drinking. And then by the time 11:45 rolls around, you're oh my god, I just spent $11 total. And I'm just warm and happy, and I bonded with my friend, and time for bed.
Okay, that's happened to me so many times, but it doesn't stop at 11:45. It keeps going till 1 or 2 or 4 even, and it's amazing.
For me, I'm a morning person, and for me and somebody said some quote that was you should leave while you're still having fun, and I really like that because otherwise I don't leaving.
You leave when the bar is closing.
I don't leaving when because I hit a wall at some point, and then I'm just tired.
Well, because Miles hits the wall because he stops drinking. Okay, somehow alcohol gives you energy, even though it's a depressant.
No, because I remember I went out dancing with Jamie and stuff at 9:30 one night, because she was doing Whole30, so she couldn't drink. So we went dancing at 9:30 p.m. and I had so much energy, and Jamie was oh my god, Miles, you have so much energy right now, and I was yeah, because it's 9:30 and we're not drinking, because alcohol just drags me down.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't for me. And like, woo! That's exactly how you guys know.
Listeners, you know, you're all like hyphy and turned and like twerked and like,
you know,
twisted.
Faded.
That's my favorite. From Aladdin, when Jasmine, she's not my favorite, but she's like, Jafar, your beard is so twisted. To like distract him. So she just like seduces him for a second. That's what she says to like distract him so Aladdin can like get the jump.
Oh yeah. Now I remember.
Yeah. Okay, so today our episode is called I Don't Know How to Have Sex.
Yeah. Sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the things that do. Yeah.
Pep, salt, and pep. They like never actually talk about sex in that song, which I think is really funny.
Yeah, that is funny.
They never actually talk about it. But we're going to talk about it because...
We need to.
Yeah, it's important.
We need help, guys.
We need help. You probably need help.
Mm-hmm. We all, yeah.
I'm not going to say that we're here to help because we're absolutely not.
Yeah, we're not experts at all.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of this podcast.
Like, we're not leading by example, but we're, like, making you feel better that you are, like, fucking it up, too.
Right. Exactly. So, virgin stories?
Virgin stories.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go first because you lost your virginity first?
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Okay. So I honestly don't know when it happened.
Okay.
Here's why. Okay. So, had my first, or not my first, but second boyfriend in college, okay? And second overall, okay? And things are getting hot and heavy. And, before college, I'm going to be like Jessica Simpson. I'm going to save myself to marriage just like she did. Blah, blah, blah. And I don't know why I decided to do that. Because of the newlyweds. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, she's a success, so I can see,
Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, Jessica Simpson did it. So can I. I got it. So things are getting hot and heavy and hormones are raging and stuff.
It's like hormones racing at the speed of light, but that don't mean it's gotta be.
So when you're in the moment and you're thinking should we have sex? I'm afraid. And then you just put the tip in, just for a little bit, just to see. That happened several times.
What guy can stop if he puts the tip in?
Well, another fellow virgin, okay, that also wants to kind of wait and stuff.
Right.
And then, it finally happened, and I'm like, oh fuck, we didn't use a condom. And it was just in and out real quick because we were petrified because I'm like, what are we doing?
Right.
It's too soon. I'm gonna get pregnant just by one thrust.
It was only one thrust?
No, it was probably 3 or 4.
Okay.
And
did anybody orgasm?
No. We just everything felt great.
Yeah.
I don't
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it is nice.
It's it doesn't have to be this whole aggressive, crazy sex thing. It's
yeah. Well,
you just
it was that, but it was nice because nothing. I hate when people are worried. Well, did you finish?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
I think it just feels good. In general. And then So
it felt good your first time?
Well, yeah, it didn't hurt.
I know a lot of girls are it hurt, I cried, I bled.
What is that? Okay, you put a tampon up there every fucking month, okay, multiple times, okay?
Right.
Throughout them, okay? So, your hymen has probably been popped, okay? There's no way that you went throughout your life without horseback riding, once. Popped, okay?
You're every girl horseback rides, pops her cherry on that horse's back.
Yeah, okay? So, so we're freaking out, and then I go home for the weekend, and then, one of my flatmates, or
oh, you were living in England at the time?
Sorry, floor mates is, calling me, and I'm I'm with my fucking parents, what the fuck? And then she's, text me, she's yeah, I heard you guys having sex, or something, or somebody's heard you guys, and I'm there's no way, okay? Who cares? shut your mouth. Like,
Yeah.
please. Like, it's none of your fucking business. And then, you know, we started having unprotected sex. I got pregnant. Yeah, had multiple scare. I use Plan B like as Plan A. Okay.
It's expensive.
Now when you went to NIU, it was like $15 or something.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, or $7. Like, I don't know. It's not that expensive.
Discounted.
And at that time, okay, this is how long ago it was. Plan B had 2 pills. Not just 1, 2. So you had to take one immediately, and then you had to wait like 8 hours after that to like take another one. Yeah. And
weren't you scared?
Oh my god! Yeah, I was scared, terrified.
Then why weren't you doing condom?
Because it didn't feel great. Like
for
why?
You?
Yeah. I'm like,
oh.
Wait, yeah, I could feel the difference. Like, it sucked. And, you know, I don't know. You just think, like, it can't happen to me. Like, it won't happen to me. Like, and then it does. And you're like, oh, now I'm crying every day.
Right.
And I don't want to take a shower. I just want to lounge around and, like, contemplate my life and how it's going down the toilet.
Right. It's so dark time.
Yes. But, like, my first time, it felt great. I don't understand. Like, there's no awkwardness, really, during. That came, like, later. And, like, I don't know why people always say, like, it was so awkward. Like, it was terrible. Like, what? What is happening here? I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it.
Right. Yeah, mine was not. So, I was, like, did not want to leave college without losing my virginity. I was like, I'm not gonna leave without losing it. And like, I had dated this guy, like my first long-term boyfriend. We'll just use initials. We'll call him M. I feel like it's easier. So I was dating M. We broke up, and I remember like talking to my roommate. I was like, I'm gonna have sex with M. And we were not together at the time.
Okay.
And I was like, I like want to lose my virginity, and I'm gonna lose it to him, and that's what's gonna make it happen.
Okay.
So then we like
was M a virgin?
No.
Okay.
But like had barely any experience.
Okay. So basically.
So we like got. It was my 22nd birthday. I was turning 22, and he like drove from Atlanta, and like showed up late or whatever. And it was like it was just like a chill party, like at my apartment. Like I just had like 10 friends over, and like
was Jamie there?
She'd already graduated.
Oh, okay.
And we just like kind of stood in the kitchen. I made stromboli, and like people like brought gifts, like which nobody does anymore. And it was like just so cute. And then everybody like left, and I was like, here we go. And I don't even know. We must have talked about it, but I was just like, this is fucking happening. Because there had been times in the past like where we weren't together, but like he'd visited Savannah where I was going to college, and like I had like tried to like get him to go home with me, but he was like I think he felt like he was like taking advantage of me because we weren't like in a relationship kind of thing. Okay,
but you're like I want to use you for your body. Yeah,
so he like felt bad because he cared too much about me to like do that.
Okay.
Back when guys like cared.
Right? Like.
Oh my god, it's so different now. But so yeah, we like went into my bedroom, and I was like truly a virgin in that I did not watch porn, and I still don't. So like to me, I think losing my virginity definitely, I think it changed my outlook too. Like I feel like I lost in a good way, like was less innocent.
Yeah.
Because to me, like this is what I thought sex was. Okay. Less innocent. I thought sex was like, I'd only kind of seen it like barely in movies. And when I was a kid, like if there was ever a sex scene in a movie, my mom would take this yellow blanket and hold it up in front of the TV screen and like look over and then kind of like drop it when the scene was over. So like we were very like censored from that world. I mean, my mom was like sex positive and stuff, but like I think she just didn't probably want to watch these like awkward scenes with her kids. Yeah. So to me, sex was like kind of like a dance. Like it was like nobody talked during it. This is what I thought. Nobody talked during it. They just like moved. Like everyone knew like exactly where to go, and it was like silent and perfect. Oh. I didn't know that you could talk during it. I didn't know you could make jokes during it. I didn't know that you could ask like, "Is this okay?"
God,
or like,
"This is adorable."
So then we were like, it was all so new, and I remember like just like lying like because I was gonna bottom. because I wasn't going to, like, top for my first time.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he had never topped before. He'd only bottomed, because he was, like, pretty new.
Uh-huh.
But
Does a bottom move?
You can.
Uh-huh.
You can.
Okay. Miles is gay, everyone.
Yeah. Bottom and topping. But we talked about that in episode 1. I mean, I guess they could be coming in this episode.
Could come in this episode.
It'd be weird if a podcast only had 3 episodes and you're still on episode 3.
Yeah.
But I remember, like, lying flat, like, being naked and, like, lying just flat on the bed. Like, just literally lying like a dead fish.
Mm-hmm.
And being like, okay. Here we go. And him being like, no, you actually have to, like, get in this position and, like, actually scoot this way. Like, I was just like, I'm just gonna lie flat on a bed and that's how it works, right? Like, just not knowing, but he was like we both were kind of learning, and it was like we just like took it slow, and I don't really remember the feeling. I don't remember. Obviously there's like pain with anal, but I remember like eventually it was like enjoyable. I don't even know if I like came or not, but I just remember being like, yes, like I fucking like had sex, like finally, like I did it. So
oh
was,
my
like,
god,
I felt very accomplished.
I know somebody who has a friend that hasn't had sex in like probably close to 10 years, maybe, or like 5 or whatever. Like,
yeah, it was,
is that a virgin again? I feel like maybe.
Yeah, your body's like completely forgotten.
I told him like I would take one for the team for your friend.
I don't think it's a virgin again, because I think at least from my perspective, like my virginity was like crossing like kind of a like opening a door into something new, like because I was very naive.
Okay, yeah, but like I feel like gay sex and like straight sex is like, especially for gay male sex, is like, oh my god, a whole nother ballpark and like a lot of work.
Yeah, like it's. I mean, honestly, it's funny because I feel like straight people like treat anal sex like it is like
just put it in there.
Well, no, I feel like they view it like climbing Mount Everest or something. They're like, oh my god, anal sex is so crazy, and then gay people, it's literally like what the only thing that we can like do. Like that's what we have to take. The level 10 sex with straight people, and that's like our level 1.
Do you ever like think about what it would feel like for fucking a vagina?
Yeah.
Okay, because one of our friends, I'm gonna say fucking Michael Wood. Okay, Michael Wood is like, ew, vaginas are gross.
Do you think he's still like that?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, I would argue that all genitals are like, the whole process is kind of gross.
It is. I mean, genitals are not that great looking.
But to me, because I think it's all a little nasty, like, it's all the same to me. Like, I would totally be with, like, a trans man with a vagina. Like, I don't care.
Oh. Trans man with a... Oh.
Like,
that could be an option,
male.
too.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's funny, because when I was briefly on OkCupid, I said that I was interested in other men and trans men, and OkCupid marked me as bisexual.
Okay, because you could be a man but still keep a vagina.
Yeah, but I was like, still attracted to like male outward appearance, right? Not bisexual, but thank you. Thanks, for assuming. So Merika has a binder in front of her. Mm-hmm. It's like a giant black binder, and every page is in plastic sleeves.
Okay,
Merika, what is this?
This is articles that I've saved from magazines. When I was in high school, like senior year, I started saving this. Basically, okay, so in the front part is all like beauty and like clothes and like how to put together outfits and stuff and whatever. And then the other half of this binder is about Cosmo articles about sex. For example, I saved an article called 4 Kisses You Must Master. Okay?
Wow. Did you learn a lot from this stuff?
I don't know. I learned a lot about sex from movies. Especially kissing. I learned that from movies. So much so, when I was 3, I saw like a romantic movie with my mom or whatever, and they kissed. And I thought, like, oh, that's a new way to kiss everybody. Mm-hmm. And I kissed my mom like that. And she's like, honey, that's not how you do that. Yeah. Okay? I'm like, okay. And the next article is how guys like sex. So, you get the general idea of, like, what I was trying to save and do and thinking, okay, it's Cosmo. I don't know.
Right.
Okay? They're asking advice from people who are 23. Okay? Like.
Yikes. and then selling that advice to 15 and 16-year-olds.
Yeah, basically.
Do
18.
you think that these like articles were good for you, or do you think they gave you complex, or
I think it just gave me like, okay, because my idea was like saving this and then having a frame of reference of like, oh, I'm gonna remember the articles that I've saved from when I was 18, and like, oh, I'm in this situation, like this is how I can get through it or fix it. Yeah. So, yeah, but I never really referenced this when I was like in college or in my 20s.
That's why I feel like I really I like sex like within a relationship.
Yeah.
Because it's just like it feels so much more secure and like you actually like them, so it's like better. But like I've gone on so many dates with people I like rebounded with or whatever, and like the very first date they like want to have sex, and I'm like, I don't even remember your last name. Like, who the hell are you? And like to me, I'm like, no. And there's especially jumping to sex, like you're losing the element of like undressing each other or like surprise or like learning about each other. Like there's so much like build up that's really fun.
Yeah.
That you're just like skipping
this
past.
Sounds like we're great at sex.
I mean, yeah, I'm not like amazing. I'm honestly, I don't know when people talk about, they're like, oh my god, he was so good at sex. Like the sex was so good. I'm like, I don't know what that means.
What does that mean? I don't know. I get repeat customers that I'm a sex worker.
Who's a sex worker?
Not,
you?
I'm not. Fuck you. I'm not a sex worker, but I kind of like people, guys that come around and they hit me up or whatever, and I'm like, you're annoying. So
yeah.
Sorry. I haven't had sex in over a year.
Whoa.
Yeah. Some days it's
that's
like,
true for me too.
Really? I feel like you're hopping it on Tinder.
But I'm not having sex.
Yeah.
I don't want to have sex
like
unless I'm like in a relationship.
Like,
especially I'm scared. Like in the gay community, I'm scared. Like I know it's gotten better, but like there's so much like STDs and like HIV. Like I'm like fucking scared of that shit. So like I really don't want to rush
I've
into
never gotten
anything.
tested. Well, I got tested in college and they never gave me back my results. So and then time should tell me. So, okay, do you have insecurities when, like, things are happening in the bedroom?
Yes.
Because I definitely do.
Yes.
So, even when I've hooked up with a guy before, like, 5 times, I'm still, like, nervous, like, how to get things started. Mm-hmm. Even when I'm drunk. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I don't know, like, am I cute? Like, I don't know. And then, like, he just starts it. I'm like, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. And then when I give BJs, I like, guys don't make noises, and it's frustrating.
Yeah, I love when guys make noises, but just I don't often make
just
noises.
A little noise.
Even if they fake it?
They can't, no, I want a real one. Like, so this is what I would like. You make noises, little noises, like 3. Mm-hmm. If you like it. Mm-hmm. If you don't like it, you don't make any noises, and you tell me what I'm doing wrong. Mm-hmm. Okay? But I, like, stop at mid-blowjob.
I think it's hard to do a blowjob wrong. I don't know. I don't think I'm the best at it, but, like, I don't know. People seem to be into it, but...
Maybe because you're hotter than them.
Yeah, I'm usually hotter than the other person.
Yeah, that's a problem Miles has.
What the fuck? But honestly, like, I was thinking about it because I was on Tinder, and I was like, honestly, my standard is just, like, my standard at this point is myself.
Yeah.
My standard is myself.
Hotter.
Or hotter. Or, I mean, like, myself as a whole. Like, I'm, like, like, a kind person that's also, like, takes care of themselves. And I'm like, why? That's
and
so
has, like, a job and is put together and stuff. And emotionally secure. But,
like, that's so hard to find, especially in the gay community.
Really is.
Where everyone's fucking damaged. So damaged. But, yeah, sex for me, insecurities for sure. I think I have trouble staying kind of in the moment because I'm always thinking. So my mind wanders extremely easily. So I'm always trying to stay in the moment. And people notice it too. Like I was like going on Tinder dates with this guy who was like so hot, but we weren't really clicking. But I was like, damn it, but I'm so into it. But like physically. But he kept being like, what are you thinking about? You keep staring off into space. Like,
What?
And I was like, literally, it's just like we kind of break
be.
apart for a moment, and
Okay.
I'm just like, I am starting to think, my mind's starting to churn
You need to
again.
hide that.
I can't.
I like hide that. I guess well because no one has called me out yet.
But it's happening.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I'm sure both people are.
Yeah, like it's happening, and then I'm like, yeah, like it happens all the time. You know, even if a guy's like just talking to me, and I'm like, just like pretending it's like, oh yeah, for sure, yes, okay, like you know, you just repeat things, you just agree.
Yeah. So that's like a problem I have. Is like staying properly in the moment, and then I'm never sure how like. You know, I think I'm overthinking it, obviously, but like, I mean, it's different. That's why, like, it's different if I'm super attracted to somebody. Then that helps me be more in the moment. Like, if I'm just like, oh my god, this body, and like, oh, this is like amazing. But like, if I'm like a little bit less, and I'm just like, it kind of just becomes a chore. And then also, I get paranoid about. That's why I don't really like to top that. I'll top inside in a relationship, but. Topping is a lot of pressure for me because you have to to maintain an erection, basically.
Oh,
and
is that
like
hard?
it can be in this situation because like obviously if you're like being stimulated and whatever, then it's just gonna maintain an erection. But if you're like trying, especially when you're trying to find, especially if it's somebody new, you don't like. Okay, I dated this one guy.
Sweet spot.
No, finding their butthole to get. And the right angle to get in.
Right.
During that process, that will kill an erection, at least for me. And I feel like other people too, like extremely quickly.
Oh, God.
And so it's like, so it is so complicated because it's like, fuck, like it's A, I can't really see because we have like dim lighting.
Right.
B, I know I have a limited number of chances to essentially get this inside your body because if I fail like once or twice, that erection is going to start to go away. Then we have to make out to get that erection back up. But also, we have lube on our hands, so it's like, oh, I don't really want to touch you or the sheets because, like, my hands have fucking lube on them, but I guess I have to. So it's like, I just get caught up in that whole cycle, and it's, like, very annoying. So to me, it's just easier.
Never used lube. It feels weird.
But you have to with anal.
Oh, yeah. I had no idea that you had to do that shit until I took a sex class at the Pleasure Chest. Yeah, I've tried anal, and, like, I've always wanted to do it successfully, but it just doesn't.
What's the point for girls if you don't have anything?
We have a G-spot up there.
Really?
Some of us, yeah.
Some.
Well, it doesn't, I mean, how are you going to know until you go up there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I crave something up there sometimes. I'm in the moment. I don't know.
Well, I've heard, someone was telling me about this, like
the pressure. Like,
because, like, we
or something.
Shit out of our butts, obviously, and there is, like, a pleasure associated with that.
Right.
And then that's kind of like, it's an anal pleasure, and that's also stimulated by,
because it's very satisfying when a big poop comes out.
Yeah, and it's that kind of, like, similar kind of satisfaction you can, like, get from anal, plus more, because more.
Sometimes I'm, like, look at it, and I'm like, wait, that came out of me? That's huge.
Right.
Like, why can a penis go up there? I don't get it.
It can.
Get it? It hurts. It doesn't hurt when it comes out.
I was rebounding with this other guy, and that penis was so big, and I was so scared.
How big? Like a baby arm big?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh my god!
Yeah. And I was like really scared. Like, I mean, that was like a hot. Like, I'm not super like a penis person, but that was like a hot penis. It was just like, it was like hot in your hand. But I was like, oh my god, it's gonna have to like go inside me. And I was like so scared. And he like knew, obviously that's his.
Right.
He knows that, so he was just like, we're just gonna take it super slow, and I was like so slow. But like eventually got it in, but I was like, oh my god.
Okay, how long does once everything like gets in and everything's kosher, like how long is like the penetration?
Like the act of sex?
Yeah.
Until someone comes or something?
Yeah.
Or how long until it feels good?
Yeah.
Does it not feel good
both of those questions.
I feel like it feels good after maybe like, I mean, you have to get the position right. There's a lot of times where you have maybe the position's wrong, and for different people, different positions for me have worked.
Okay.
Like some positions that worked
like
with one guy have not worked with another.
Okay. But how long do
I feel like until it feels good, maybe a few minutes, it can be of discomfort. And then the whole thing, I don't know, it's like less than 10 minutes.
Yeah. It's like voted for us too.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know, because there's like, every time usually I have sex with somebody, there's tons of like foreplay going on.
Yeah.
Like I'm going down on them, they're going down on me, hopefully.
Yeah. Like, do straight guys not like vaginas?
Okay. The last person I hooked up with, who I'm also, by the way, sliding DMs a little bit.
You're trying to slide into his DMs.
I have been sliding into his DMs. So we're talking about like hooking up again, and I told him like, well, this time I want you to go down on me, and he's like, okay, but like, how about I like lick your butthole instead? And I'm like, I didn't really respond to that because I'm like, what? Like, I'm
Are straight guys like into rimming too? That is a gay thing.
No.
Okay.
They're into that for some odd reason.
Would a straight girl do that?
No.
She wouldn't rim a guy?
No.
Okay.
I have not met a girl who would rim a guy.
Yeah.
Unless I would only do it if he like took a shower and he
you take a shower.
Yeah, like as you come out of the shower and you're still wet.
Okay.
That's
you're
what
like,
I mean.
I jump onto you.
Yeah, like you're coming in the bedroom with a towel. That's when I'm gonna lick your asshole.
Right.
Only time.
Right.
So, yeah, like no girl thinks that feels good. I don't think like, or they would like both things, not just that singular thing. Like, what the hell? Yeah. I don't get it. And also, why have to tell you to go down on me when I went down on you? Like, I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah.
No more. Speaking of my truth and what I want now, since I'm 30. No more waiting.
I'm still 29.
Oh, guys, that's a baby.
All these episodes are going to come out after I'm 30. I'll be like, Paula, shut the fuck up. I'm going to, like, yell at my past self.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, but, by the way, the guy that I'm sliding DMs on, he is with somebody, and they have a kid.
Oh, okay.
And another kid's on the way. Oh!
But they're not, he's with Ish, right? They're, like, co-parenting and sometimes.
I haven't asked, and he hasn't said anything.
Yeah.
So it's, like, this weird balance of something.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's weird. But, like, I think, like, the next time we hook up, I am going to ask him before. Like, hey, are you single? And he'll be like, yes, no, or tell me the truth. And, I'll probably fuck him either way. Oops. Yeah, I'm a slut. Okay.
Clearly not if you haven't had sex in, like, a year.
Yeah, well, I'm a home wrecker, I guess, or kind of.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, but like a homewrecker is like someone who like pursues a relationship, and I don't, because we have like nothing in common.
Right. What's our final segment? Like.
Our fail of the week.
Yeah, our adult fail.
Adult fail of the week.
I didn't think about what mine is.
Yeah, mine is continually driving with no license. Technically, cops don't get after me. Okay. Yeah, don't have a license really. Keep forgetting kind of. And, what else? But, you know, I've been really good at dieting, or, not dieting, I'm sorry, eating healthier. Because I work at a bar, and all the fucking food on the menu is fried shit, and I committed to myself not eating any fries, tater tots, junk food for like 30 days. It's really fucking hard. I kind of feel today because I ate 2 slices of pizza, like square pieces.
Shout out to Chicago Square.
Yeah, Chicago cut. Yeah, so.
Chicago Uncut.
But I didn't eat any brownies that were there at this
I ate
gathering.
4.
Yeah.
And I'm not sorry about it. Oh my god, my adult fail. Mine's so boring. I woke up at 8:30 today.
Oh my god!
But I was supposed to be at work at 9.
You know what time I woke up today? Like noon.
Okay, but I was supposed to be at work at 9. I was supposed to wake up at
11.
7:30. So I woke up at 8:30. But like honestly, it didn't even matter because like nothing was going on today, and like we can kind of show up whatever we want. So, and I'd already made my lunch the night before, so not really a fail.
Oh my god, Miles is like pretty good at being an adult. So
I know. Why am I on this podcast?
Merika, like podcast of like why I'm drowning, and I just tried water, and yeah, well, I guess that's our show.
That's our show, y'all.
Remember, please subscribe, comment, rate.
Yeah, we'll upload this at some point.
At some point.
Please write us a jingle.
Do a logo for us.
Make a logo. Thanks, y'all.
Yeah.
Shout out to my girls. You guys, I don't know if you remember 2010. The recession was on. Just finished college. Four Loko was everywhere. It was a weird time.
Four Loko watermelon.
It was a weird summer. It was just like, here, you don't have a job. No one's hiring. Drink Four Loko. And you lose your virginity. Like, do it.